to kind of feel like we just really kicking it.
Welcome everybody. This is Kicking It with Ben and Rashaad. I'm Ben.
And I'm Rashaad.
And this is Kicking It with Ben and Rashaad. Today we are going to talk about just about the show, about me, about Rashaad. He's going to tell you where he's from. I'm going to tell you where I'm from. We're going to tell you how we met. We might give you some experiences in our life and exactly why we're here now, why we are here talking to you about whatever we want to talk about. And we want you to give us things to talk about as well, if you would like. And if you would like to come on the show as well, let us know. Send us an email at kickingitwithbenandrashad@gmail.com.
For sure. So, shit. Did you want to get into who you are, man? Kind of just give them a little background, you know what I'm saying? Where are you from? How OG is? Goddamn.
Absolutely, man. My social security number.
Yeah.
Now, I'm an Aquarius. I'm with the ocean. You know what I'm saying? My moons are all aligned. I don't know if that's true, but, I like to say it sometimes. Born overseas, military kid over here, born overseas, raised in Killeen, Texas. So that's what I claim my home as. But I'm always an Asian child, half Asian, half white. So I'm half with pride and half with racism.
Goddamn mutt. That's what she is.
No. I love every side of me, man. My white side and my Asian side, man. Don't matter what it is. But I'm just a normal guy, man. But I definitely look at life a little bit differently. I observe everything that I do. I observe everybody. I just look at things a little bit differently, and I think that's why me and Rashaad are friends, because he looks at life a little bit more differently too. It may not be the same, but not everybody is the same. You feel me? And I like to smoke herb. I like to smoke it a lot. So that is who I am, and I can go on stories for days about things I got into with him, with other motherfuckers, and I like orange juice. You feel me? A little bit of background about myself.
We've definitely done a lot of things. I've known this guy for maybe 6 years now, 7 years now.
Yeah,
good vibe.
Almost double digits, man. Almost double digits.
Fucking digits, man. And you know what? Out of all the people that we've hung with, me and him just kind of, you know what I mean? We just really kind of became real deal homies, because just like he was saying, like, we look at things hella differently. Like, I tend to overanalyze shit. He tends to overanalyze shit. But we always learn something every time that we talk. So kind of what brought us here was, we feel like we aren't the only ones that think a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And we just wanted to tap in and kick it with everybody that there's some type of opinion that we can relate to. You know what I'm saying? Or that we can, that y'all can relate to. You dig what I'm saying? But so.
And we from the South. SOUF, motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? He's from Texas, as he said. I am from Mississippi. Well, it's where I came from. I moved from there to Virginia, where I spent most of my life. And that's where I met this guy when I was about, what, you say 17? 17 going on 18?
Yeah. I was 19. I was 19, going on 20. He was at my 21st birthday party.
Yeah,
he was. We should tell that one. We should tell that one right there. He was at my 21st birthday party, and he wasn't 21 yet. But kids are gonna be kids. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, oh man, damn, this is a good one. Oh Lord Jesus! So
Crazy.
I was turning 21. I'm not a drinker. I am a smoker. Like I said, I like to smoke weed. You feel me? I like to smoke herb. I like to smoke marijuana. So that's just what I like to do. So what I wanted to do, and like I said, you remember I told you, I said that I wanted to just get high, roll around in the car, and just freestyle to instrumentals on YouTube. That's all I wanted to do.
I would definitely remember those freestyles. Them motherfuckers was hard though, man. Like
hella, man.
Them shit was hard. Like, cause check it, it's not even like you know how like people like they'll rap and it'll be off the dome, and you know what I'm saying? They'll think that they're good, but they really suck. We would record it, right? We might play it because I think I have one cipher that we did.
Yeah. I sent that to everybody. That was the hardest.
Yeah. Man, and I played it back. We could have got a record deal. So fucking Interscope, goddamn, whoever is out there listening.
Planet.
Yeah, we need all of that. We need promo. We need record deals. All the shit that you can give us. You know what I'm saying? And we go straight off of the film.
I would do a freestyle at Shade 45 or something. You feel me?
We blow it. Because like you Asian, I'm straight Negro. So it's like a fucking crisscross type of like duo type shit.
It's like Jen and Rough Riders.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. But see, you know what, man? We would bring back the days, just like how old school like Nickelodeon and all that shit, like all that Keenan and Kel and all those type of shows, like in the early to mid '90s. There was every race in every show. Like it wasn't just a black show, it wasn't just a white show, it wasn't just an Asian show. Kind of like now how you have like Shameless. I mean, I guess they had Friends and all that shit, but when it came to be something for kids and for the youth, like they included everything, and it was just like a dope kind of urban style of show.
I love Nickelodeon, man. Nickelodeon was my shit, dog.
That was the shit, man. All that was my shit. Like
man, it was all that, Keenan and Kel, and people like to bring in the Amanda Show. I like the Amanda Show, but I don't think that it holds over Hey Arnold. I'm sorry, it just
Hey Arnold was the shit. What about Doug?
Hey Arnold made racism end for like 5 minutes. For however long it was on TV, that's how long racism was ended, for just a period of time.
Yeah. So what about Doug? Did you fuck with Doug?
Oh fuck yeah, Doug funny.
Yeah, man.
You're from America, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
motherfucker. What was her name? Honey?
Who? The purple joint?
The girl. What was the girl's name?
The girl that was like, wasn't it Patty something?
Yeah, Patty Mayonnaise. That's what her name was.
Yeah, Patty Mayonnaise, man. God, man, look. I'm going to tell you, I miss those motherfucking days.
Bro, Saturday cartoons and shit, bro. Saturday cartoons, I love that shit.
There wasn't no issues. Like, you just woke up, had some breakfast, you know what I'm saying? Go downstairs, you happy as fuck that your cartoons or your favorite show, whatever was on. Like, man, shit. Some days I definitely wish I could get back to it. Man.
Now I'm an adult and I have bills.
Bills? Hella an adult shit. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm an adult. I got a printer, cuz. You know? I never thought
I got adult yet. I don't have no printer yet.
Hey, check it out, dog. Hey, look, hey, when you was young like that, did you ever think, like, motherfucker, I'm gonna own the lamp one day?
You know what? I never did. You right. Now I go and shop for lamps at fucking TJ Maxx or.
And you're excited, and like
I'm excited for a new lamp, man. I am hella excited, dog. I'm excited for a goddamn new coffee mug. This shit says Troy University when I didn't even go to college.
Bro, these cups came from the dollar store.
Hey, this is hard, man.
Bro, I spent $11 at the dollar store, and I got a sponge holder. 5 glasses. That doesn't add up to $11, but I got some other shit I just can't remember. That only adds up to about 6, so I'm missing about 4, like 5 things that I got. I forgot what else I got.
Man, you know what? When I worked at Dollar Tree, there was people there that would buy fucking groceries. Like they would go grocery shopping in Dollar Tree, and I'm like,
it's sad to
they
see.
would get good shit though. Like they would find. They grabbing shit I didn't even know that we had. Like hot pockets, fucking hot dogs. This one girl came up there with a carton full of eggs. I said, "Where the fuck you get these eggs from?" He said, "Y'all got them in the back." I said, "Damn, let me go ahead and get me a little something." Talking about.
But yeah, but you gotta eat it fast. You gotta eat
it fast.
The shit go to expire tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
It's fucking hit or miss. But so when I had moved to Virginia, I was there since from 8 to 21. Then I joined the military. So I had met Ben when I was 17. I had met him through an ex that I had. I'm not going to talk about her.
You ain't going to talk about her. You don't have to talk about her. It's all good.
Yeah, but, me and her was going out. And, I used to love, like, chopped and screwed music. Like, that whole slow era, like, Fat Pat, Big Hulk. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm always standoffish when I meet people. Like I'm comfy like when I get to like know you, but when I first meet you, I'm always kind of standoffish, kind of feeling people out. So I remember we were going somewhere, and I had met him at a park that I used to play ball at, or just kind of chill. And I had got in his car, and he was playing some screw music, big screwhead, and I'm like, "Yo, is this Fat Pat?" And he's like, "No, it's Big Hawk." And then he like paused, like the fucking like how like when you walk in the club and the music stopped, like that motherfucker turned around. He said, "You know who Fat Pat is?" I'm like, "Shit, yeah, I know who Fat Pat, Big Hawk, all them, the whole SUC, man. Come on, yo." So from that day, man, we would bump screw music. We would chill. I mean, it was like.
I still put you to the test, though. You remember later on that night, first time I met you, I put you to the test. I was all like, "Do you know Big Mo?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, you know Big Mo. I know you know Pimp C, and I know you know Bun B. But do you know ESG?" He was like,
"Yeah, swinging the bank." I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. If y'all don't know screw music, if y'all listen to whatever, just take this time out, pause this goddamn video, go and look up Big Hawk, SUC, shit. Look up screw music and thank me later, because it was like a big part of my like that whole slow culture. You know what I'm saying? Now it's kind of fucked up because people getting hooked on all these,
drugs and shit.
Pills and drugs.
It's kind of the lean culture to a full effect. I don't know why. Because too many people dying off shit, man,
That's what I'm saying, man.
Not even the people that was doing, like, brought it out to a forefront, they not even supporting it no more,
Yeah. Because, I mean, see, I'm all for giving people medicine that if it helps and stuff like that. But, I mean, I'm always skeptical of how are they getting cases of lean? Like, somebody's got to be taking in account for all this lean,
It's easy, man. You just gotta.
I know you get the doctor to do some shady shit, whatever, man. But see, that's what's wrong with it, man. I have a big issue. They don't legalize cannabis. Throw a lot of good people in jail on all sides, white, black, Mexican, everybody, Asian, everybody. You know what I'm saying? And you say you don't like her because it's bad, it's demonized, it'll make you stupid, you'll fry your brain cells, all this shit that turned out to be not true, but yet you legalize and give people these pills, these opioids, and all this other shit, and you get them hooked on it. Then when you cold turkey them, you know what I'm saying? And now they left to be fucked up. You know, I mean, like I said, I'm all for medicine, but I definitely think that us as humans need to be more responsible in what we put in our bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like what we choose to take as medicine. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Ben was talking the other day why we actually thought that cannabis was not legal.
Exactly.
Like across the USA, I can't think of one good reason.
Why shouldn't it be legal?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I think they might have needed prison labor. If you want to go on less of a cynical side, maybe somebody from the government was trying to test it and somebody got paranoid, you know, as some people do. They get anxious. And I mean, that comes with, you know what I mean? If you smoke.
Remember this.
Yeah.
You can't know really the effects of herb unless you do it yourself. You can't take a person and study it. You know what I'm saying? You have to do the studying yourself. Most of the time when I feel like it's the government that are doing these type of tests, which most of the time they do cocaine, let's just be honest, you know, then they're not even trying, you know, to smoke what I'm smoking. You just think that it's bad, or maybe you just have a unbiased thought on it. You know what I'm saying? So you come in with a clear head, blank canvas head. You know what I'm saying? And you see one person. That person that you may have gotten acted paranoid. I don't act paranoid when I'm on weed. Sometimes, yeah, but then again, like I said, you won't know it unless you smoke it. So when I say smoke it, I don't mean just take one joint. Oh, every strain is gonna be like this. So if we start selling it, everybody's gonna be paranoid, and the world is gonna come to an end.
I mean, if that's on the less cynical side, I don't see it. But I will say this: I feel like cannabis. It's very humbling. It's not an ego drug. And when I say ego drug, first of all, I don't believe that cannabis is a drug. That's just my own personal. We can debate that or whatever on a whole separate video. But beware of ego drugs, cocaine, heroin, any type of man-made drug that's an ego drug, which makes you feel invincible, like liquor. You know, you can drink and get drunk, like sloppy drunk, and you won't get paranoid. It just boosts your ego. You know what I mean? If you feel like that you are an introvert, alcohol could make you feel like an extrovert. You know what I mean? Shrooms, cannabis, I'm pretty sure there are some other herbs, very humbling plants. So when people get these anxious thoughts, you know, it's just a humbling feeling. You know, you don't feel like, you know, you just feel the anxiety, but you have to look at the bigger picture. You know, like you will not die. Fact.
That's a fact. No cap.
That is herb, and when I say herb, I mean cannabis, does not physically change your brain. If you shoot up heroin, the chemicals in your brain, the chemistry of your brain changes. Herb does not do that. If you drink too much liquor, the chemistry of your brain changes. If you snort cocaine, the chemistry of your brain changes. If you smoke herb, just remember, if you ever get those paranoid thoughts, there's always tips and tricks. But just remember, you will be fine. No matter how stoned that you are, no matter how you feel at that time, if you know that this is herb that you just used, you will be fine. If somebody is watching this video, this is the last thing I'm going to say, I'm going to let you talk. If somebody is watching this video right now, you are feeling those anxious feelings, breathe. Take a deep breath, and just know you will be fine. Show them that, you know what I'm saying? You will be okay. The kids are all right. You know what I'm saying? Just calm down, relax, and Be you, man. Do your thing. That's what the show is really all about. You know what I'm saying? Just being who you are. Even if you're, it's kind of early right now. I don't know what time you guys are watching this, but right now it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. And if you're drinking coffee, if you're having you a glass of whiskey or whatever, I don't know what you do. But be you and be the best you that you can be. You know what I'm saying? Don't try and act for anybody else, man.
Definitely, man. You gotta be 100. You gotta be true to yourself. Man, I realize that we have gotten off topic from the 21st birthday party.
We sure did. We ain't fuck. I was scared that this shit was gonna happen, but it's alright. Alright.
Yeah. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Alright, so the 20. hey, off air. You know what I'm saying? Off air. I'm gonna tell you something. So just remind me in case I forget. So back to the 21st birthday party. I was 21, turning 21. I don't usually drink, but I decided, we gonna keep it good and get fucking 40. Because that's all I fucking do, dog. Like I didn't know like what other alcohol there was. All I knew was 40s, and I was like, I guess so. And Hennessy, that's it. Hennessy and 40. But I knew at that time, turning 21, Hennessy is that dark liquor. You feel me? That's that shit that you don't want to. I didn't want to go to jail. Let me just say that. I didn't want to go to jail. So I didn't want to. I didn't want to try it. So I was like, let me just do it the 40s, and we just gonna have fun that way. And beer, right? There was a guy. We're gonna call him James because that's his name, right? We laughing because this is the inside joke. You know what I'm saying? But that's something else. His name is James. You feel me? So James was at this party, and I didn't want him at this party, but he was there. I didn't give a fuck. Like I said, I didn't want to party in the first place. I wanted to get high, smoke herb, and freestyle over YouTube instrumentals. And roll around, and because we was in V8 time, I wanted to roll around DC. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did. That's what we did as a crew, as friends. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did to pass the time by. And amongst other things. And we was at the party. This dude was there. And what I noticed about him was he was drinking beer. And he was leaving cans open. He was just taking sips, and he was just leaving them everywhere. And I'm over here like, wait a minute, dog. Yeah. You ain't put in on this shit. Why? You can't be doing this shit.
Yeah. That shit.
But when you told me that he said, is that weed?
He definitely, yeah. Because, it was Ben's birthday, so we all put in to get him, some herbs. And so it was for Ben. And this guy, James, weird dude. I mean, just
weird.
Just weird, like, I don't know if you ever, like, met one of those people. Like, I mean, they're cool, but they're just weird.
Attitude was weird. His
attitude was fucking weird. Everything.
Weird. His hairline was weird.
But yeah, man, he just reached in the bag and he took one out, smelled it. He was like, oh, yeah, this is some good shit. And I mean, pretty decent, And we're all just kind of looking at him like, okay, maybe he's just checking it out. And he puts the nug in his mouth and just starts munching away. And I was like, damn. I'm like, what do we do about this, yo? Like,
and it was my birthday, bro. And if you told me that, I was gonna be like, if I sell that, I would have been like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing here? What the fuck is wrong with you? I didn't know he did that until you told me.
And I'm wondering, like, the shit that was probably in his teeth. Like, I mean, the stem had to be, like, you know, but I didn't see. But you know what? I think James was just so fucking drunk that he just. I mean, the man skipped like 30.
Remember, we didn't start drinking by that time. We hadn't even smoked.
No, because
you were still rolling. You were rolling them up. So we hadn't even smoked yet. Because you remember, you had to roll up. Then we was going to smoke. And then me, you, and our friend Darrell, we were all going to go and get some alcohol. You remember? And then we going to come back with pizza and alcohol. Right?
Oh, what was James doing? Because James wasn't even with us. Like
James was being weird, masturbating in the corner. I don't know what the fuck James was doing. James was with
Danielle.
Yes, with her.
Even she came with us though. Her and
no. Remember, man.
Remember, we was like walking down.
Let me tell you the story, man. We was in the car. So we got in the car right after this happened. We got in the car, and then you was like, "Yo, man, I got something to say." I said, "What? What is it?" He was all like, "James bit the weed." I said, "What?" And James bit the weed. And Darrell was like, "What did you say?" What are you saying? But James bit the weed. That's what he said. And I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "I had it in my hand, and he took it out my hand, and then put it in his mouth." And I looked at him, and I was about to sock him, but then I was like, "It's your birthday."
Yeah, man. I mean, he was just an odd dude, man. I don't know what James is doing now, but you know, shout out to you, James. I'm not talking shit about you for calling me weird. I mean, I'm fucking weird, so
I am.
Shout out to you.
And you're weird. I can say you're weird because I'm weird too, but I'm not weird like you. I ain't weird like you. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm weird, and I know I'm weird, but I ain't weird like you. You know this shit? Motherfuckers grind all up on each other. You know what I'm saying? There was mixed ratio. Let me tell you that too. There was mixed ratio of males to females in this vicinity. You feel me? So that's number one thing I didn't like. Number two thing I didn't like, I didn't want to be here in the first place. Well, maybe I should switch that around. Number one thing I didn't like, I didn't want to be here in the first place. Number two thing I didn't like. Huh?
But you know who did want to be
there? Who?
The two.
Oh yeah.
They turning into their party. That's what they did.
It was just for them. That's the whole reason. Like it was there. You know, my 21st birthday was a success.
Yeah, I mean we had.
I had fun. I took because that's the thing about that's the reason why this podcast is here is because we feel not to be cocky. We feel that people who kick it with us have a great time. And that's why we want you to kick it here on Kicking It with Ben and Rashaad. I'm Ben.
I'm Rashaad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, now I don't smoke. Can't because of my job. Ben here is the main stoner. But Ben started smoking with me. So
yes, I did.
He has all of the game that I have taught him, and he's gonna bring it to y'all. You know what I'm
saying? I'm bringing out the knowledge to people. What to do with this bad? You remember that?
Yeah, he definitely made it interesting. He's just
weirdo. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. That dude.
I'm gonna tell you, he's a great dude, but he's just a little weird.
He's just a sucker, man. James. We have other stories about James. That's for something else. You know what I'm saying?
Ben doesn't like James because he took his girlfriend.
Nah, man.
It's okay, Ben. Let it go, man.
I'm gonna say that this is why I don't like James. James lied to me about what his name was stepping into my vehicle. Like I say,
he didn't lie. Shorty lied, and he just went along with it. So I guess technically he did
Guilty by association, motherfucker.
Yeah. He definitely should have manned up and told you his name. Like, hey, baby. Don't
Yeah, because, like, look, dude. This is what I heard happen. They told him to come into my car and say nothing. That is what he told me. And I said to him, why would you come into somebody's car that you don't know and say nothing? You're not going to say hello, hi, hola, motherfucker? The hell, you was Spanish? Hola, motherfucker. I know Spanish a little bit. ¿Cómo estás? Me amo es Benjamin, motherfucker.
Damn, you knew more than what I thought you did.
Muy bien, y tú, motherfucker, come on now, rojo, verde, blanco.
Hey. That's yeah. Oh, if y'all hear something like some scruffing, that's my dog in the background. She gets kind of happy when I start clapping or when I say just about anything.
You gotta get some food. But James is just a weirdo. My 21st birthday was a success. I had my homie Darrell there. Mad respect to my dog. You feel me? 10 years in the game, strong. We've been friends for a very long time too. One of these days we'll have him on here and he'll speak to y'all as well. And Darrell doesn't like me doing this. But I'm going to do it anyways because I feel that it needs to be done. Darrell is a complex individual. Darrell is something like this podcast. You will get off topic. I promise you. One of these days. Now, he's not always like this, but sometimes when you speak to Darrell, you'll be talking about flowers and then end up on bike pedals.
Yeah, down the goddamn abyss. Like, it's like you said, you be talking about flowers, and this motherfucker will be talking about Michael Jackson's greatest album. Then you'll get into a fucking debate, whether it's fucking Thriller or goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just that kind of guy. Like, he's
a great individual, man.
Great guy. Just a little weird, but a great guy. That's what I
say. Everybody is weird.
Everybody has, you know, and everybody has their own type of weird. But see, this is what this show is really all about. Be who you are. I don't give a fuck if you're weird. I'm weird. He's weird. You know, as long everybody has value. You know what I'm saying? So no matter if somebody's weird or a little different or this, that, and the third, you can always learn something. I used to talk to homeless people just to be like, yo, what up? You know what I'm saying? Tell me a fucking story and I'll give you $1. The stories that you'll hear.
Yeah, I've talked to a few homeless people.
Yeah, you know, like just that, man. You know, you can squash so many beefs if you just talk, if you just do what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Some people.
Hey, you know, that's another topic.
Another topic. But that's a great topic. Yeah.
Yeah. Me and this dude, we're gonna get into that later. But me and this dude, we've had disagreements. We've had times that we didn't get along, and that's only because at that time, anger is in a man. And when anger is in a man, like Rashaad,
I'm not this way anymore. I have changed into a great individual. But I will tell you this. If you don't ever get mad at your friends, are they really your friends?
For sure.
You know, if you have somebody, you will never know the true character of a person in good times. You know, you will see somebody's true colors in times of struggle.
Both ends.
Both ends. Ben's got mad at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a very calm individual. Rashaad's a very calm individual. Both of ourselves are very calm individuals. But you don't want to get us mad, is what we're saying.
The news now, where's the fucking good news at? You know what I mean? Now, I can see you got to know about certain shit. It's like this whole COVID thing, right? COVID, if people didn't know, a lot of people would have died. A lot more people would have died. So certain shit like that, sure. But you keep, like, fucking these things into my mind. Excuse my language, that was kind of dirty. But you just keep putting these things into my mind of negative. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, how do people fucking live, man? Just like, I know people that watch the fucking 5 o'clock news every day until they go to bed at 10. You know what I mean? Like news shit until they go to bed. So a third of your day, or however much that is negative. No matter how much more, you might have some other shit going on that's just fucking you up. Now you're watching this and it's negative, man. I definitely want to be more of a positive person. You know what I mean? Because I got kids now. Could you picture if you were struggling and your kids were sad all day long? Like nothing that you could do is make your kids happy. You couldn't make them smile.
I could only imagine, man. I can't imagine, to be honest, dog. Positivity, peace, and tranquility, man. The PPTs of life. You feel me? And sometimes you need meditation to be at peace, not to find peace. You feel me? Sometimes you need to say woosah. Sometimes you need to call on the Lord, or whatever you want to do in life to bring yourself at peace. I'm going to say it like this. There is no purpose for anybody living. I'm going to say that now. There is no significant purpose that anybody is living. The only significant purpose, the only purpose, matter of fact, that is for everybody to be in life is just happy. You need to find something, whatever it is, whether it be this, whether it be singing, whether it be sleeping, eating, playing games. You need to find a time where you're happy. Now, and to moderate that happiness to just go on throughout your day. Because think about it like this, man. So many people out here are dying to live, but who actually really out here living to die? And you dying to live all the time, you get shot. One bullet gonna kill you because motherfucker, you dying to live all the time. Somebody gonna shoot you, bang, you get shot. Ah, damn, I can't fucking die to live anymore because I've been dying to live all my life. Ah, I'm dead. Where if you living to die all the fucking time, you know what I'm saying? And then you get shot, you're like, I gotta fucking make it. I'm living to die. And then my time not now because you got all that energy. If you live and you dying to live all the fucking time, motherfucker, you're bringing so much negative energy on yourself. You're bringing yourself down, and you just all down like this. And what I look like right now, dead. I look dead right now. That's what I look like. You know what I'm saying? And many people gotta be out here living to die, man. You can't be out here dying to live because if you out here dying to live, you might as well put gasoline on yourself and motherfucking, damn it, light yourself on fire. You feel me?
I'm gonna say this. I want the people here to notice something. I want you guys to notice being when the show first started and being right now. Ben is stoned out of his motherfucking mind right now. So if any of you guys are thinking the same shit I'm thinking, we just know, all right? Because if you were listening to that shit, if you've survived this far into the video, thank you, But yeah, Ben is fucking stoned. So don't hold it against him. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I be speaking some shit when I'm stoned. So I don't give a fuck what you fuck y'all talking about.
Hey,
I'm Albert Einstein, bro.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man. I think this was a great fucking show, man. I think this was a great fucking
hella, bro. Hella, man. Hey, man. And we appreciate, like you said, if you got this far into listening to us, we appreciate you listening. We hope that we can give you some laughs. And we're gonna end it off like this. Stay safe.
Stay blessed.
Stay lifted.